Good morning, hello, and welcome. As you can see, today's video is going to be a little bit more casual. I'm also collaborating with Beauty by Des. So I'm going to take you inside, walk you through my skincare routine. I have a new little ritual that I'm doing with my morning skincare devices, which I'm absolutely enjoying. It's the perfect way to wake up in the morning. While the laundry is going, I'm going to start my skincare device routine. I've set up this little station in our bedroom where I can get all my devices done in one spot, in one place, and then I can move on to my skincare. I start on my PEMF far infrared mat. I'm going to do a deeper dive into this mat, the reason my husband and I are using it, in a few weeks. So if you are interested in that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss that video. I start out with red light therapy. Right now, I'm using the JOVS red light therapy mask. It has a little bit different of a configuration. It uses laser diodes. So I'm going to be trialing this for you guys for 3 months. I'm in about 3 days so far. So I will be doing a follow-up probably at the beginning of the year on how I like this mask and if I saw any difference in my skin. After I'm finished with my LED, I come in with my ZIIP microcurrent device. So next is Microcurrent. I'm on the 30-day ZIIP plan and I'll download this and leave it in the description. If you use the ZIIP microcurrent, you might find this super helpful. Today, I'm on a ZIIP lift routine. So I'll be doing the lift routine after my LED. You're always asking me whether you should do your red light first or your ZIIP first. Honestly, for me personally, I like to do my LED red light therapy first and then move on to my microcurrent. That's just the way I like to do it. I feel like the red light therapy treatment kind of wakes me up. They say red light therapy is kind of a sedative and makes you sleepy. For me, it's the complete opposite. So I do my LED first and then I move into microcurrent. I always start out my LED treatment with the Masama Green Robust Serum. It's supposed to help boost the efficacy of your red light treatment. So I do 2 pumps and I like the light. So I do two pumps of that and put it on. I let it dry down for a few minutes per the recommendation, do some gratitude work or some meditation, and then I do my red light therapy and I kind of continue that practice through my red light therapy mask. Then I'll pop on my gel for my ZIIP. This is the crystal gel that I'm trying. I'm just finishing that up, but my favorite gel is the silver gel, and you can get them in little trial sizes. And then you can try all of them. I just love this idea. Super easy for traveling with your gels, and you get to try the original, the gold, and the silver. All right, the only one that's not in there is the crystal gel. And I do have a discount code for you guys. I think it's Cindy Gels, and you get 25% off your gels. So it's a real decent price if you wanted to try this or gift this to someone that you know that uses the ZIIP. It's a great price. All right, off to do a few minutes of gratitude and my LED, and I will see you when I'm finished. Yes, we are back in the hallway filming. My filming area is getting a lighting update. I've gotten some really great feedback from you all about how it's hard to tell the depth of the type of makeup I'm doing when I do a minimalist makeup tutorial. So we've got new lighting coming, but in the meantime, we are back in the hallway. I want to share with you something that just launched. This is the ONESKIN lip mask. I've had to be very quiet about this for the last few weeks, but I love it. I like to prep my lips before I do my makeup so that my lipstick stays on better. And I've been hydrating my lips with this mask. And it comes with this cute little applicator. And you just take that out. I didn't really know it came out at first, but that's why you've got to read the directions. Once I read the directions, I figured it out. And then it opens up into this beautiful lip mask, of course, with their proprietary peptide blend. And you just take a little bit of it, put it on your lips, and you're ready to go. So I'm gonna let that sink in while I do the rest of my makeup. And of course, I will blot a little bit of that off. Usually it just sinks right in. By the time I'm ready to blot it off before I put my lipstick on, it's absolutely sunk in. For my complexion product today, I'm gonna use the SAIE Skin Tint in number 2. I'm also using the SAIE Dewy Blush. This is a liquid blush, a new find for me, and this is in the color Spicy. And it looks dark and a little scary going on, but trust me, it will blend out beautifully. And I'm going to top that with the Merit Flush Blush in Stockholm. Moving on to lashes, One of my favorite tubing mascaras is now in brown. This is the Hourglass Unlocked Tubing Mascara. A quick swipe of Merit's Brow Pomade in taupe, then a one and done shadow of BOBBI Brown's Long Wear Liquid Shadow Sticks. And then for my lips today, I'm going to use my new lipstick in Maxwell from Merit. This is a limited edition. It's so beautiful. And then I'm going to top it with Violette France. This is one of their lip stains. This combination is so pretty. And finish the look off with one of my favorite ambient lighting powders by Hourglass, Dim Light. And it comes in the Dear Edit this year. Right here, you get two finishing powders, and this is the one I'm going to use today in Dim Light. I'm going to take down these rollers and go for a quick walk before we jump into my closet. Just as I was coming upstairs to share with you what's new in my closet and some mini tweaks you can make to your wardrobe for this fall, we got a call from a neighbor and they invited us to a pop-up party. So we decided to go, and lo and behold, they had a pop-up shop with some fashion items, and I picked up one little item that I can't wait to share with you at a great price. And it's going to totally transform one of the outfits that are already in my closet. So that's what today's video is about, kind of tweaking your closet, doing a mini makeover. And it's inspired by an article that Des sent me, and I'll put that down in the description. The article in the Times is about 7 tweaks that you can make to your wardrobe this fall. And it was inspired by not the catwalk during Fashion Week, but what people were wearing in the audience, wearing a suede jacket. Now, I don't own a suede jacket, but I do have a new gray suede purse that I picked up, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's the hobo style that I just adore. It's got tons of room in it. It's a little on the heavy side, but that's why I don't wear suede jackets, because I've always found them extremely heavy to wear. But Des has one that she's going to share with you, and I'm really excited to see how she's going to style it. This bag is from Rough and Tumble, and it definitely was an investment piece. The next fall tweak that they recommend is using your red sweater, not as a sweater, but tying it around your waist or using it across your shoulder and just kind of using it as an accent piece. Now, I don't have a red sweater, but I do have a sweater that has red in it that I don't wear very much. So I'm going to try to style it more as a pop of color. So that was kind of their inspiration, just a pop of red, not necessarily wearing an all red jumper or all red pants, which I do have, but just using red as an accent. Another inspiration they saw was the classic penny loafer is really popular right now. I don't even own a pair of loafers. I always found them very uncomfortable and really hard to break in when you first get them. But I looked in the QUINCE catalog and found a pair of suede loafers that I'm really excited about. Of course, they were sold out, but I did look this morning and they're back in stock. So that's what I'm going to be purchasing. Like I said, I haven't owned a pair of penny loafers in a very long time, so that would be a really nice addition to my wardrobe. Another classic that everyone probably already has in their wardrobe is that go-to black trouser. GBTs is what they're nicknaming them. Now, ironically, I don't have a pair. I have been looking for my favorite black trouser, my holy grail black trouser, for about 2 years, and I just haven't found it. I've purchased them, worn them once, returned them. I can't even tell you how many times. So I decided to substitute something that I found really comfortable, and this is just a pair. It's not quite leggings, but a pair of trousers from Lululemon. And those are what I've been wearing. They're somewhat structured compared to a regular legging. And I've been mostly using them for travel, but I really do need to find that kind of classic go-to black trouser. I am still on the hunt. So if you have an idea, please leave me a comment on your favorites. I am desperate to find a holy grail black trouser. The next recommendation really surprised me. It was using a little bit of lace in your look. Now, I haven't worn this teddy in a million years, but I am going to figure out how to style it so that I have this little accent, sort of an unexpected bit of lace in my outfit. That's what they recommend. They even recommend wearing a full slip as a dress. Now, I could never get away with that in my casual wardrobe. It would just be so out of my comfort zone. But adding a little bit of lace into one of my tops, I think I can pull off. Another inspiration that's a little bit out of my comfort zone is Night at the Opera nail color. It is a dark ruby red and it looks a little scary. But you know what? I think I'm gonna pick it up because I think it'll be perfect for the holidays. and we'll see how I do doing my nails. I have short, stubby nails. I'm constantly trying to get them to be stronger. If you watch my channel, you know. So that is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm gonna go for it. The last inspiration I can totally get into because it's the big untucked shirt, which is part of my wardrobe style pretty much every week. So that's not a hard stretch for me. I'm actually wearing it today, but I'm gonna show you the pop of color that they recommended and how I styled it. I would never have thought about doing this, but I like the idea. I think it's just that unexpected little thing in your wardrobe that kind of pulls everything together. Usually when I read a fashion article, I can't really adopt their recommendations to my current wardrobe, but I feel like all 7 of these tweaks were great recommendations. I didn't have to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe for the fall. I could just sort of pop these ideas into my existing wardrobe with a few additional purchases. So let me share with you what's new in my jewelry wardrobe. A few vlogs ago, I shared with you that I wanted to create a travel jewelry set because most of my jewelry is either heirloom jewelry or pieces that have a lot of sentimental value that I'm not comfortable traveling with. So first I picked up a diamond bezel necklace, similar to the one I already had. You guys always asked me where I got that, and it was just put together by a local artist, and I am still trying to get his name, but I haven't been able to yet because I purchased it in one of our little boutique shops. But I decided to pick up this diamond solitaire from QUINCE, as well as these little gold hoop earrings. So let me share with you the few pieces that are new to my wardrobe this fall, starting with this plaid shirt that I picked up at the Nordstrom sale. They finally got restocked. I picked it up. I don't even have a plaid shirt in my wardrobe. I was excited to purchase this. We live in a very Western town with a very Western culture, very casual, and I think this is gonna fit into my wardrobe great for this fall. I'll show you how I pair it with my go-to black trousers. The cashmere hoodie from QUINCE has been on my wish list forever, and I finally picked it up this year. I have a couple of their crew neck sweaters, but I've been coveting this hoodie for a while now. I've seen a lot of people on socials wearing it, and I had to have it, but I wanted to wait till this fall to pick it up so that I'd have something new to wear around that looks elegant, but is also on the casual style. And I'm trying to decide whether it's gonna go best with my black trousers, and I think I'm gonna pop in the lace tweak idea into this look. We'll see how that looks. Now, this is the new find that I got for $25 at the pop-up shop that I went to. This really funky belt. I am very low on belts. If you want to look for some great belts, check out Ziba. Ziba has a great channel and she has a whole belt collection. I've been looking through it, but this one came as a surprise, and this is definitely not like a mainstay. This is like a statement piece, but it has all these cool animals, and I thought I'd style it with my black maxi dress to kind of just give it a whole new look. As we all know, sometimes we make fashion purchases that are fails. And unfortunately, I have 2 fails to share with you, but I'm gonna try them on. I'd love your opinion. So definitely let me know down in the comments if you think they are wardrobe fails. I know one pair is just too large. I just ordered the wrong size, but I'm not sure the second piece is actually gonna work for me. I just am having the hardest time styling it. These are 2 pieces from Ruti, a new fashion brand to me, RUTI. And I heard about it. Des actually picked up a pair of pants from them too. We did not plan this, but she has a pair and hers did work out for her. But I picked up these corduroy pants and I've been dying for a pair of corduroys, and I thought, well, these could be my go-to black trousers for this fall. But I'm gonna try them on for you. Let me know what you think about them. I have my opinions. I'm not sure this style fits my body type, but I'd love your opinion. And last but not least, Ruti kindly sent me the Forever jacket. I'm going to try it on for you. I cannot figure out for the life of me how to style this. So maybe you guys have some ideas. I just don't think it's my personal style. And if you have some ideas on how I can kind of tweak this, I would love your opinion. I was pleasantly surprised. The ideas in this article were easy to implement into the wardrobe that I already have. I did buy a few new fall things for my closet, but I was going to buy these anyway. These ideas I don't think I would have come up with on my own. I really enjoyed trying these out. They just kind of got me out of my comfort zone. If you have some ideas for how to tweak our fall closets, definitely leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to run over and watch Dez's video next, and I'm curious how she styled those Rudy pants. If you enjoy fashion content, I make fashion videos every season. So thanks so much and wishing you all a fantastic day.